lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
All right, we welcome you all to 810 Sports Complex here in Flint, Michigan. Jeremy Otto alongside Alex Weinzenberg going to bring you the call here today. It's Country Day in the home Flint Powers Chargers. Senior Day for the Chargers here today. Moms and dads with their fine sons, and boy, what a group of seniors it is this year for Powers.
9 seniors on this team for Flint Powers, and not to mention 2 of the top scoring forwards in the state, Parker Bendel and Aiden Cook.
Well, 2 historic programs as well. These coaches have been along a long time and respect each other as well. Frank Novak has won his fair share of state titles. Of course, Flint Powers coming off the state title last year as well. They've had just a couple games left before the playoffs this year, which starts next week. So it's all about, getting prepared for that at this point.
At this point in the season, you're not looking to discover something. You're looking to sharpen what you already have. For Flint Powers, they're looking to kick things up. For Country Day, they're looking to maintain that advantage.
Well, when you look on the Country Day side, they're used to having, some of the best stars in Division III. This year it's a little bit more level-headed. They've got a lot of guys that are around the same points. They don't have that 60, 70-point scorer like the other side. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond to this Powers team here today. We also had the chance to catch up with the head coach, Travis Perry. You'll watch that next.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
All right, Coach, big day today, Senior Day. Quite a few of them this year. What are you reflecting upon today based off that?
Just a great group. You got 9 seniors. Most of them have been here about 3 years, 2 or 3 years. I've known a lot of them since they were probably 6, 7 years old, and they played with my son. So just a great group of guys, great locker room guys. And, it's always a great celebration. But in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, man, I got to replace all these guys, so.
Well, you talked about them being together for so long. That obviously helps with chemistry, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot of these guys won a state championship at the Bantam level, and then they came to high school. And they won a state championship here last year, a lot of them. So, in my experience, the guys that win at the travel level end up winning at the high school level. What's
the key to making them hungry? Obviously, they win last year, but, maybe that gets lost a little bit or not?
No, it does. I mean, every year is a little different. But this group is about building a legacy, right? We want to be the first team in Genesee County to ever go back-to-back. I doubt it'll ever be done again if it happens. For us, we, at max you have 7 games left, so we're just trying to take it one game at a time. Obviously, I think we have a big weekend. It's important to go into the playoffs on a win streak.
Stay healthy too, right?
Yeah, that too.
We talked about the one goalie situation, right? That you've been dealing with all year. Is that still holding up for you?
Yeah, so far so good. Clarky's been, he's been healthy, been fine. Hopefully it stays that way, right? Like he played most of the games last year too, so he's been dependable, been reliable, and hopefully it stays that way.
You talked about Frank on the other side as one of the best coaches in the state. Why so?
His teams are always prepared. They always work hard. He gets the most out of his guys. Like I said when we talked earlier this week, he won 2 in a row, 18, 19, I think, and probably would have won a third one in 20 if it wasn't shut down. So his teams are always in the mix, always well coached. To me, he's one of the best guys in Michigan.
Is it somebody you've picked your brain over time?
There's no doubt. There's been a couple of times in the playoffs I've called him when, fortunately we were still going. Unfortunately, he was out and picked his brain about certain things for sure.
What's the key for you guys in the playoffs?
Oh, man, we got to stay out of the wrong way, right? I think, a lot of coaches worry about the other team. For me, it's worrying about what we're doing as a group. And as long as I can keep these guys on track, I think we should be all right. So you got to stay in the box. I think every team says that, right? Special teams is important in high school. But you got to show up. You got to show up in every big game. And, I've been doing it long enough where there's times when we didn't show up and you don't win. So you can't just show up on the ice because you're Powers.
Country Day doesn't necessarily have that one guy this year, but, they've got a lot of guys that have contributed goals.
Yeah, they got a lot of double-digit goal scorers, so they're probably by committee as we're maybe a little top-heavy. But I think our top 2 lines can go with pretty much anybody.
You talked about your third line, though. It's pretty dang good, isn't it?
Third line has been, I would say in some of the games, second half of the season, has been our best line in a lot of games. So they've been playing plus hockey, which is really important for us.
And, overall, I guess, how do you keep emotions in check on a day like this for those 9 guys?
It's tough. I think it's harder on the parents, to be honest with you, right? You're talking to a lot of parents I've known for years that a lot of them are friends, and, it's an emotional day, right? It goes by fast. You tell everybody freshman you come in, everyone's, smiling fresh, and all of a sudden it's 4 years later, right? And, I'm kind of thinking about myself in 2 more years because, I was a sophomore. And, I can understand the parents now. I can. But it goes by fast. And this is to every high school parent is that enjoy it because, the ride comes to an end pretty quick.
All right, Coach, go get them today. Good luck.
Thank you.
Exam experts class help you?
I learned a lot about English and grammar, and I learned how to factor in math, and I think that's going to be really helpful for the test.
All right, excellent. You keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Because I just feel more prepared for the PSAT, and I think I'll be more confident, and I have more skills that I know I can apply to the test.
Excellent. You all keep up the great work.
Exam experts, inspiring students to greatness.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move, and it's out of here.
Everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lift, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Welcome back, everyone, to Flint. Getting ready for Flint Powers and Country Day here today. Well, looking at these 2 goaltenders, they're in 2 different spots. You heard it there with the coach interview. Hunter Clark is the only guy that Flint Powers has this year. It's the only time in Travis Perry's history that that's been the case. It's Bonner Upshaw on the other side as well. He's got some good numbers. We'll get to that after our national anthem sung today by Tali Batlati.
Sport and competition to the safe ride for the team. Please look with favor upon the contest we're about to enter. Give us the courage to compete well to give you glory. Bless us all with good sportsmanship. Help us to always act with dignity and respect to keep us safe from injury. We ask all of this through Christ our Lord. Amen. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. At this time, please remain standing for the national anthem sung tonight by Tali Batlati.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars
Once again, Tali Balani with your national anthem here today. Special day for these Power seniors. If you missed it at the top of the broadcast, we showed you some of the senior day footage here. Fans still filing in. Looks like it's going to be a nice crowd here today. And you look at the home and road splits for Flint Powers. You're like, oh, a team of this stature, the #1 team in Division II, they've got to be really good at home. Well, it's deceiving because they've played some of the best opponents in the state here at home. So they're 6-4, and I think they only have one loss. Yeah, 14-1 on the road so far this year. But they haven't been afraid to play anybody, including Catholic Central this year.
No, Catholic Central and also Powerhouse and D1 Howell, which we called this game right here. These guys, they like to swing up. Coach Perry definitely puts them in a higher weight class, and that just elevates their game. They get a real idea of where they need to be to beat the best.
And he does say, look, you know, I'm not going to necessarily schedule like that if my team is young, which is going to be the case next year, obviously, with their 9 seniors. But when they feel that they're up to the challenge, they're going to do that. They've definitely shown that this year.
Good coach knew how to forecast where his team was going to be and put the correct implements in place.
Told you we get to Bonner Upshaw's numbers as well. He's 12-6 this year. He's been the primary goaltender for him. 2 shutouts, a .230 goals against average, and a .928 save percentage. And we're underway here in Flint, Michigan here tonight.
Oh, a lot of NHL teams that would like to see their goaltenders with those numbers right now.
No doubt.
And he takes up a lot of net.
Looking for a quick stretch pass there. We'll let that one fly as Bendall, the captain, plays it behind his own net here. Bendall, one of those guys that scored a lot of goals for this team, 19 on the season, 51 points. Their point numbers are gaudy. That's going to go for an ice as they bring it back down.
They are definitely the straw that stirs the drink for Flint Powers here.
You take a look at that third line as well. They think it's, you know, one of the better third lines out there. They get good production in the scoring column on it.
One thing I did notice in previous games, Colin, here, each team has a very distinct role, and they embrace it. That's very important for a lot of teams, especially third, fourth line talent.
Johnson wins that draw, taken though by Country Day. They're at a disadvantage, going right to left. Yoon gave up the puck. A step in front by Jack Johnson. Guy that scored the first goal in the state championship last year. I'm sure he wants to get right back there this year at USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth. Giving it up just in the slot area that time. Pump back out. Now a 2-on-1 developing here for the Yellow Jackets. One more pass and it slips, I think, in and out of the glove there of Hunter Clark.
Boy, that developed really early through the neutral zone. Country Day buzzing right now. No pun intended for the Yellow Jackets.
Certainly something to prove here today. Country Day isn't quite up to the standards that they've been in year past. Like we said in the open, a team that doesn't necessarily have one star, but their production is up and down the lineup. They don't rely on one guy. Ooh, just off sides as BB was buzzing on the other side.
Oh, that was a great look right up the gut right there, and BB just a tiny bit. I think he just lifted his back foot. That brought him offside. Nice job by the officials.
Get your first look at that third line right there. Parker Hopkins looking to win this first offensive zone faceoff. BB has it again. Wrist shot right at Upshaw as he blockers it away. Another chance. He closed the 5-hole that time, and here comes Country Day. Maybe. Talked about it off air before the game. They got to win this neutral ice area for sure.
That's 100% accurate right there. And it looks like Flint Powers, for the most part right now, is really choking it up through the neutral zone, doing a nice job of keeping Country Day stuck in defense mode.
Well, high pass received well over there by Stevens. Swirls around to the near boards. Chopping it in is Bendall now. Looking right for Aiden Cook there. Not a bad guy to hit either.
No, you don't need to worry about who to pass to when that line's on the ice. They can all play.
Bendall shoveled it on over. That's Cook in the corner. Checked off a bit there by Thomas Watts. Pinching up Bendall, slams it off the boards. Little tic-tac-toe pass in, look for the wraparound, wasn't there. One-time opportunity, went wide by Bendall.
Bendall doing a great job working low to high. He drifted up into the slot a little bit and made himself available, just pulled it a little left on that far side post.
Charging in Haley. He's going to slot it wide. He wants off here. Here comes Country Day. Gall digging his way in. Gall couldn't keep the puck on his stick that time. That's going to go down for an ice as well. A little extra pep in the step here early on for these two teams today. Country Day looking to maybe be the spoiler come playoff time. It's one of our best looks so far. Didn't hit the net that time.
Unfortunately, just a dead pull by Bendall. That won't happen twice.
Hannibal takes that draw for Country Day. Back down behind the net for their captain. Swinging the other way. Taken off by Avery Cook. Park in his own zone here, looking to flip it. That went just into the bench. I think it hit the leg of the Country Day player, looking to change on the far boards.
Active start to this game. Flint Powers jumping on the offense right there, taking the advantage in the shots, but Country Day's been able to generate a little bit. The key for them is to disrupt that offensive flow, because once Powers gets going, they are a machine. They're rolling downhill.
Yeah, they average 6.5 goals per game. Country Day right around 4. Frank Novak wasn't really confident they could stay in this game here today, but when they have the goaltender with the numbers that Upshaw has, he's always going to lurk and keep you in the game. This one rolling down as Hunter Clark will stick it aside.
The biggest thing is just be able to keep Powers from getting online and getting that momentum, because once they start rolling 1-2, 1-2 with those two top lines, you tend to see those goals come in bunches.
Here's Rathburn. Looks for some separation as they get some fresh bodies out there. Little knuckling puck is gloved aside by Upside that time.
Gavin Vorwerk with a nice shot right there. Got it through a crowd. Nice work by that line right there. Rathburn feeding Vorwerk out to the slot.
Johnson got a piece of that. Puts on the brakes in the corner, looking to feed out in front, stick to side, right in the middle of the ice there by the Yellow Jackets. Men in orange keep it in. That's off the mask that time. Looking for another follow-up opportunity. Meyer, the D-man, coming up and sliding one towards the goal, and they're happy to relieve that pressure, even if it is an icing.
Oh, definitely. Get a little whistle there. Let Bonner Upshaw regather himself a little bit after taking that shot right off the beak.
He's an ominous presence in the goal, though, isn't he? About 6'3". Yeah. We don't have the exact particulars when it comes to Country Day's heights and weights, but it looks about right.
I saw the Country Day team warming up out on the parking lot earlier, and I noticed him particularly. I believe he's the biggest player on their team. Probably looks like he's at least 200 pounds as well. Very large young man right there, and athletic.
Den Haag couldn't get that one off. 11:37 still left to go in the opening period. So glad you could join us. Good pressure by Chase Stevens. Johnson off for Beebe now. And that one opportunity early. Burst of speed out in front of the net. There's nobody there to handle it, and Den Haag gladly intercepts that.
Great work by that line right there, going for a wholesale change here. Sorry, scratch that, 4 out of 5. That's the key right now for Country Day before they start to get into the flow of things, is to get some nice clean changes, some nice easy exits, and get everybody into the game, get the legs moving.
Haley sent that off Yoon. Dangerous spot for him to be right in front of the net. They turn it over, loose in the slot. Couple guys there taking charge, and they score. Hayden Cook able to put it in. Aiden, the captain, scoring his 41st goal of the year there.
No stranger to scoring goals right there. Aiden Cook doing a great job. You can see that puck gets out. Aiden Cook gets the shot blocked, picks it right back up and buries it on the backhand.
78th point of the year, drafted by El Paso in the NA last year. Obviously still playing high school hockey at this point, but coach does anticipate him playing there. Here he is again. Tried to give it off, just opportunity wasn't quite there. Shoveled one for Perry. It's going to spark the other direction. Now, the biggest question is, how does Country Day react to that? First goal in this game. Cook looking for blood. Ooh, swimming around, nearly got free.
And that is the great question right there. What kind of bounce back are we going to see from the Yellow Jackets?
Cook controls well, they score again! That's why they're the #1 team in Division II. A little bit of Owen Perry.
Owen Perry jumping right on that loose puck, bringing it right down Main Street and burying it.
22 of the year for #9.
And this is what we were talking about, letting that top line get moving. They are an absolute juggernaut running downhill when they get moving like this, and they are going.
Shots 8-2 in favor of Powers right now as well. Upshaw. Saw the hit by Rathburn coming that time. Avery Cook was in the area, couldn't handle it, and that's shot into their own bench. Look out over there.
That's a scary thing as a coach right there, or any of your support staff on the bench. You see that puck buzzing in. See that right there? I think it hit one of the players right in the helmet.
Well, thank you.
That's why we like to see cages on these young men.
Yeah, for sure. Boy, Flint Powers has stepped it up in the last 2 minutes here. We've already seen 2 goals. Looking for more already here. Rathburn lurking. Back to the point now to Castor. Wobbling on a play again.
Oh, nice job by Andrew Harris right there to get a stick on that pass going across. Matt Castor is looking for, I believe, can't tell right now, that might have been Avery Cook, Aiden's brother. And he was cocked and ready to let that one-timer loose.
Johnson sees that roll around for Levin now. Country Day taking it out. Been a while since they've been on their side. Really haven't had hardly any chances on Hunter Clark so far today.
See if they can get a little zone time here, like you mentioned.
Harris gave it up. Nice run out there by Gavin. Gavin Vorwerk, senior forward, one of the 9 on this Flint Powers team. 8:40 left to go in the first period. 2-0 Powers here.
The one thing that you do notice here is speed up and down the lineup for Flint Powers. You get to the second line, the third line, even their top defense pairing, they all move quickly.
Whipped at by Bellotti that time. They try to send it right back in. That's Park. Camped right in the corner. Good check by Diavardi that time.
Great work along the boards there.
Schilling who intercepts. Pinned off there by Levin, and again it finds its way out of play. That side of the bench, it's been popping out here in the first period.
A little break in the action. It's not a bad thing right now. Country Day is still struggling to get their offensive wheels moving a little bit. So until that happens, you just want to keep Powers offline.
Paul Dean chases that one in right back to the slot. Nanny looking for a backhanded try. Nanny stops right in front of the penalty box there.
Heads up, Stripes.
Nobody is safe in this one. Paul Dean pondering behind Upshaw here. He goes post to post.
Great job by Powers to overman the puck down there in the corner. Big hit coming right across.
There's a broken stick down there as well. 2-on-1 developing, wide open, and a sellout will keep it away. Ethan Haley stretching out on that one.
Great job by Haley. Oh, look out.
Dangerous for Johnson there. Pinned it on back for Castor. It's been all Powers in the last 5-6 minutes of action where we've seen both goals. Beebe has had a few chances today. That'll be held by Upshaw. Tenth shot he's faced today, just 2 on the other side for Country Day.
Unfortunately for Country Day, that shot differential is continuing to grow here. They've got to find a way to clog up the middle a little bit. Powers is having too easy a time finding an open man in the slot or walking down into it.
Dug out in the corner, Johnson. Ooh, from an odd angle, he had Johnson right on the doorstep that time. Filtered out by Schilling. They just look to buy a breath. That's about all they can do right now.
Schilling broke a stick in the middle of the shift and just decided to heck with it, and he went and grabbed a fresh one off the bench. Smart move there, and was able to get the puck out.
Stevenson couldn't keep it in that time. Swirled around by Castor. Castor, nice pass right to center ice for Haley. Or check that, that's Stevens. To the opposite side.
What a great look right there. That slow touch pass to the far side post. It's so difficult to hem Powers in when their defensemen can make those quick outlet passes and break any type of forecheck that their opposition is able to mount.
Dugout in front, and how about Hunter Clark?
Hunter Clark showing that he's not cold, he's not unfocused back there. That's a difficult thing for a goaltender to do, to stay sharp when your team is really carrying the offensive play. Watch this push right off the post. Great work right there.
Perry trickled one. Schilling there to intercept again. He's been all over it today. And a nice, a rare offensive zone faceoff upcoming for the Yellow Jackets.
Let's see the Yellow Jackets here. Let's see Country Day put together something off this faceoff. Get a big win it back to the point, get some traffic to the net, take away Hunter Clark's eyes a little bit, make them work.
Schilling got that puck right to the front of the net. Set back down. Good catch up there by Perry. He's got Cook behind him. Already 2 goals today. Perry back to the blue line. And they'll reset. Haley from one side to the next. He wants off here. Perry will chase. Flipped high off the boards. Kept in. Harris stretches out. Looking for that right opportunity. Touched up there by Powers, so no ice. Sawyer Schilling behind the net. Turn the other way. Perry dangles. Looking behind him. Couldn't hit him though.
Powers has been dragging one far side forward back on the far blue line right there. And it just creates this immediate counterattack. And it's really hard to defend. So Country Day's got to find out a way, make sure that they're marking that player.
A little dangerous there for Clark. His defenders help him out though. Shifted forward for Bendall. Bendall back behind. Cook has a handy in the first period.
What a great sequence right there. It was a no-look backhand bank pass out of the defensive zone, and then the big drop pass. Aiden Cook knows what to do with it from there. You give him time and space, that's a great shot low to the far post.
The other 2 goals assisted by Owen Perry. That one assisted by Cooper Rathburn and Parker Bendall. Well, some call him the best player in the state. Now you know why.
It's a strong argument. There's a few other players I've seen this year that can compete right there, but once you get to that level, I mean, you're really splitting hairs.
Park just past the stick of Avery Cook. Cook is going to be able to chase it in the end. Rathburn just had that assist, looking for more here. Out in front, and stopping is Upshaw.
It was Rathburn with that long backhand, no look bank pass up that far side boards to Spring Bendel. It's very difficult to beat a team that continue to transition the puck that quickly.
One back to Park. Rathburn again.
Great play right there by number 20, Thomas Watts. Great play, body on the big player, taking the puck away, moving it up the ice.
Harris pounded that to the corner. It's been about all they've been able to do is dump. Haven't chased it very well, unfortunately. Powers is all over them whenever they're on the other side of the ice. Harris back to the blue line, fluttered free. Schilling has it now, and right back to Powers with a 3-on-3 going the other way here. Cook.
Watson and Schilling have done a nice job so far in this shift, being able to communicate and catch these forwards sneaking out of the zone on the far side. Doing a very nice job. Something to build on here. You're looking, in a game like this, you're down 3-0 early in the game. You're looking for little things to make adjustments to make it better. Number 20 and number 21 in navy and gold down there looking really good on that shift.
Hopkins trying to win this draw for the Yellow Jackets. Does not. Nanny gladly takes it. Defender on the other side. Bellotti. Nanny takes the opportunity with that one. Esamino trying to pinch in, couldn't keep it. Paul Dean doing some hounding. Spinning around Yoon. Now hits Denha. Denha with a kick save. Hard for Hunter Clark, I'm sure, to stay loose right now.
It's not a warm barn in here, so to sit down there with not a lot of movement, you got to keep your mind sharp.
Did they turn these heaters on? I'm not sure they did.
They're making a liar out of me here.
The increased people, I think, has made it slightly warmer.
Powers got away with a little bit of trip right there in front of the net.
Pascat with the dump in. Country Day has Denha on the boards. Dug out better by Johnson. Going the other way, blocker to side. Ooh, dangerous pass out in front with 1:39 left here. It's Clark with the stop behind the net. Chopped at and neutral ice. Behind his shoulder there, Julian Meyer. Zachs forward for Gall, looking for one of their lone rushes. Nice glove save by Clark. All three goals by Aiden Cook. 10:36, 10:01, 4:24. We had a pretty competitive first 5-6 minutes. Both teams played even. Nice look at the senior there, 890 save percentage, and I'm sure that'd be a little bit lower if it wasn't for some of these opponents. Cook coming the other way. He can't be stopped. All right, so that's officially his hat trick. I thought that was the case. I called it as an Owen Perry goal in the middle. On the live stats, they said it was credit to Cook, but they've just actually switched that. So that's right. I'm almost positive. That's an unassisted goal right there. Upshaw is on an island right about now. 1:02 left. So Cook, Perry, Cook, Cook. That's the official scoring now, according to these stats here. What a blow by that time as Bendall got a second hack at it. He's got 19 goals this year. Stays at that, though, with just under a minute to play here. Bendall might have another chance. Forecheck by Curious that time. Slid back to Aiden Cook, the hot hand. Filtered forward for Harris. Pumped just to the right of the goal with 23 ticks remaining here. Had a lot of these stretch passes today. Bendall couldn't quite hold on. Good hit by Zachs, the captain on the other side. 13 seconds to go. They try to hold it in. They've got to get it out right now as Powers lurks around the blue line here. 6.5 seconds left now. One last charge for Owen Perry and company, looking for Aiden Cook. And Cook will get a measly 4 points here in this first period of play, shoving his season total up to 81 at this point. Quite the impressive period by the home squad here today. Shots 12-7. That evened out a little bit as the period went on. It was clean. There were no penalties in that first, something that Powers really wants to work on. They average right around 13.5 minutes per game, so something they want to limit a little bit more as they get closer to the playoffs. And that's got to be a pretty happy head coach Travis Perry, looking for his second straight state title with this program. It was a 50-year stretch where they made runs and they made runs and they made runs, just couldn't take it home, but finally able to crack home a couple in the last few years. And what a history that Travis Perry has overall with this program. Going to send it down to Alex, rink level now. He's got our first intermission interview.
Until he lets us go. Mac, 4-0 in the first period. The boys are buzzing right now.
Yeah.
What do you guys need to do in the second period to just keep this moving?
The boys got to keep the puck moving. I think we're being a very unselfish team today. So I think we got to keep the puck moving, get pucks deep, keep crashing the net.
Absolutely. Senior night.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty emotional. You guys have 9 seniors. You guys all grew up together. Yeah. What does this mean to you guys coming together? Have you talked about it before?
We haven't really talked about it, but the boys got a great bond. I mean, there's nothing like it. It's a complete family aspect, and, you know, it's just great.
Play hockey with these guys growing up. Something pretty special. You guys keep it going here in the second period, finish it up. What's one more thing you guys want to work on or anything you want to say to anybody at home?
I think we need to work on 5-man offense in the zone a little bit. I mean, we're absolutely, buzzing right now, but I say the puck movement just got to be a little bit better. But that's about it.
Back up to you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Matt Castor. Teammates having a little fun with him. Why not? They're up 4-0 after one. Goals by Aiden Cook, Owen Perry, Aiden Cook, and guess who? Aiden Cook. In that order in between periods here on the Prep, it's 4-0.
Examines first class help you?
I learned a lot about English and grammar, and I learned how to factor in math, and I think that's going to be really helpful for the test.
All right, excellent. You keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Because I just feel more prepared for the PSAT, and I think I'll be more confident and I have more skills that I know I can apply to the test.
Excellent. You all keep up the great work.
Exam experts, inspiring students to greatness.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Hi guys, my name is Chloe. I am from West Plainfield, Michigan. I love Pure Barre for a number of reasons, but the main reason is the space it provides us members to unwind, get a good workout in, and just come as you are. Love Pure Barre. Love you, Bridget. Go Pure Barre.
Hi, my name is Susanna,
And I'm Tanner, and we're from Farmington Hills, Michigan.
and we love Pure Barre.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and this is my friend Lisa. Hello. And we love Pure Barre because it's a great community. I get to work out with great people, and we have any fit level that can come, any age. You get a great workout within an hour. You don't waste time, and you're getting the full effect of Pure Barre. And everyone's fabulous. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jessica from Novi, and I love coming here to Pure Barre Novi. It's an awesome workout. I've been coming here for years. It is always challenging no matter how long you come. I love it. Strength, flexibility, all the best things, but the best part is the wonderful community. There's awesome women to support and encourage each other on in our fitness goals.
I have been a member of Pure Barre for 2.5 years, and I love the variety of class formats. I really enjoy the sense of community here. When my daughter's in town, we have our mom and daughter days, working out and tucking at the bar. I look forward to class, and I feel great after.
One thing that I love about Pure Barre is that it's low impact, but you get a great workout from it.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy and I am here at Pure Barre Novi, which is the best place in the world. I'm so excited. Did you know that Pure Barre is literally everything? Give it a shot. It's all about accountability and it's all about you.
Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance, but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
All right, welcome back to 810 Sports Complex here. Take a look at some first period highlights. Bonner Upshaw had a lot of attempts in that first period as well, but no surprise, getting them on the board first is maybe the best player in the States. He scored 3 in this first period. Aiden Cook, Owen Perry lit the lamp on the second opportunity. Cook knocked that water bottle off on goal number 3 there. That was at the 4:24 mark. And 1 more left in him for the end of that first period of play. Flint Powers up 4-0. They lead the shots 12-7 as well. That was even more of a disadvantage early on. Country Day able to get it out of their own zone a little bit more, but they've been playing on their heels certainly in this first period on the prep. Stick with us.
Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games.
But we all make mistakes.
The game is more enjoyable when we hear positive cheering.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling, remember that you represent our school.
We want to win, but just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with our coaches. They have a tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lift, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
For nothing right now in favor of the home Chargers of Flint Powers. Going to send it down to Alex. He's with Bonner Upshaw now.
Connor, 4-0 in the first period. Obviously not going the way that you wanted it to, but why don't you talk to us a little bit about the way the season's been? Because looking at your stats and everything, it's been an excellent run so far.
This season, it's been an up and down roller coaster. We got 11 seniors, so I think it all started in the summer and we all wanted to buy in for it. It takes a lot, and I think the boys this year, they just really wanted to compete. They want to play at the highest level. We want to win. And I think 11 guys, Coach told us, we've been pretty disappointed the last 3 years of this group. And I think that was a challenge to us. And I think pretty much this year we've done a pretty good job of it. And I think we just got to continue to keep playing our game. Obviously, this isn't going the way we want, but that's okay. One more game tomorrow, and then it's the favorite time of the year. It's playoffs. So I think overall we've done a pretty good job this year.
It's one nice thing about the playoffs. Everybody makes it. So you get one, you can wipe it clean, move on from there. What are you guys thinking about moving on from that? When's your next game, and where are you guys thinking you need to be on it?
Well, tomorrow we finish at home against Allen Park. Hopefully that'll be a reset from tonight. And then our playoff game's on deck Saturday against Riverview Cabrini. So we're just going to take it one game at a time. We're going to play our game and can't look ahead of any opponent. And, we got to continue to play our game and take it one shift at a time.
Love the attitude. Don't love that you're taller than me, but good luck the rest of the way, buddy. Appreciate you taking time. Back up to you, Jeremy.
All right, Alex, thank you. 4-0. Dominant first period, certainly by the home squad here today. 20-5 heading into the matchup tonight. Country Day 17-7. Told you about the strength of schedule that Flint Powers has. It's one thing to kind of hide in your division, which some better teams do, but that is not them. They're playing Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, top teams, no matter who it is. At least this year, they're matching up with them. They feel confident with the group they have. They went toe-to-toe with Catholic Central earlier. Look at the two state champions that they've crowned in their school history. We told you about that drought that they had, 7 straight losses in state titles in years past, but they're past that hump, that's for sure. Fed out in front that time, taken by Nanny. Rathburn getting an assist in that first period on the third goal by Cook at 4:24. Last one scored at 1:02. Kira shifted it back towards the net. That's Rathburn who had the second hack at things there. Country Day goes along the boards.
Yet again here, Flint Powers controlling the play along the boards, just trying to keep that momentum moving. Keep that big machine pushing the offense down into the Country Day end. I got to tell you, after doing that interview, Bonner Upshaw, he's gigantic.
Is your arm sore?
A little bit, more so from the shoulder.
It's a workout, you know.
Definitely great, both great young men. Matt Castor and Bonner Upshaw, great young men, great attitudes. It's definitely going to serve them well in the future, whatever they decide to do.
Hardwood will chase this one here. Hardwood, the 6'4", 200-pound senior. One of the 9 being honored before the game here today. That's why a little bit of a late start.
Great puck movement again. Harwood, one of them there going D to D and then up the boards. Here's a little break.
Levin going the other way. How many times have we seen that? When they finally break out the other direction, Powers is right on it. Bendall put it on the brakes. That's off the boot of Schilling. Not sure he really meant to do that. It worked out for him. Chopped out in front, and Upshaw thanks his defenders that time.
Tell you again, it's that sharp, quick pass by Powers through the neutral zone to break that Country Day forecheck. That's so hard to stay on him.
Perry was patient, fed it to Beebe. He's had a couple nice chances today, and Upshaw is sharp to begin the second period.
Sam Beebe's played a great first period and jumping on loose pucks here in the second. This third line's looking like it's really competitive.
Yeah, we heard about it. I'm sure Beebe just wants that one opportunity. What, 4 minutes in back? Other than that, he's been on target today.
Absolutely he has. I don't know anybody in orange and blue that hasn't been so far.
It's pretty seamless line to line. Johnson out in front, one last pass, wasn't quite in position. Johnson able to tuck it in.
Between the legs, backhand cross crease pass. Stop it.
8th of the year for that young man.
Watch this right there.
Stevens picking up his 11th assist as well. He scored 21 points on this third line.
Chase Stevens.
It's 5-0 with 14:13 to go. Flint Powers looking like they want to go home a little early tonight.
Boy, I don't know if they want to go home early, but they want to go hard. They are not quitting.
Beebe.
It's one of those situations you get to this point in the season, you don't want to let any bad habits creep in. And if you get a team down, You need to go for the throat.
Powers trying to dig that one out. Stomped in though by Watts on the other side. Curis.
Denha and Hopkins doing a nice job right down here. Oh, and had Micah Zacks right out in front. Great work by this line here by Country Day. They're not quitting either.
Yoon, that was last off his stick. They will say no ice though as Meyer goes to chase. 13 minutes left to go in the second period here. Long pass for Stevens, broken up. Slotted forward by Andrew Harris. Harris along the boards, taken back though by Stevens. Stevens was that all the way down. Puts on the brake, spins around, got decked after that.
Turned right into that big hit there by number 11.
Looking on the far post. That time for Paul Dines. Another good twirling shot by Julian Meyer before he heads off for a change as Kierlook pinches him into the corner. Here comes Country Day. Just have not had the numbers going away really all night since the first 5 minutes of this game. Levin.
Speed and skill is the stock and trade of Flint Powers here, so they're not too averse to having those smaller forwards get pushed around, but they pop right back up and get right back in the play. That's the key right there.
Pop it back out in front, got his own opportunity in the end. Ethan Haley setting it wide that time. Hard hit on the other side. Nanny goes a long way. Country Day tucked it out. Here's Harris. Rister stick to side once again by Hunter Clark.
Nice touch.
Bellotti, ooh, just couldn't get a handle on it in the end. Swung into the corner. Ethan Haley chases it there. Country Day getting a few fresh bodies out there. Good work by Thomas Watts in the corner. Sparked to neutral ice for a moment, or back to the blue line at least. Poked away. Trying to sandwich him, and boy, did they do a nice job of it. Taken away by Paul Dean as he swings it forward. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Man in the trailer catches up. Back to the corner it falls.
Got a little intensity going on right now. Forward, hanging on to the puck, trying to make a play.
Is this our first penalty of the game? Looks like it.
I believe so. They might take both here.
Slashing is the call. It'll be a power play for Country Day. Is that Johnson that went to the box? Jersey was a bit crumpled. It was Jack Johnson.
Nice shift there by Flint Powers, but also Country Day was able to push all of that pressure to the outside and then frustrate the Powers forward. Draw a penalty, see if they can get in, and there they go. They're on the board.
Andrew Harris nets his 12th of the year. Didn't take long. That actually was Vorwerk who committed the slash. Difference of 22-23, but he was in the box for a piddly 6 seconds for the tally there by Harris.
Nice work there by Country Day. Working it low to high, getting that shot from the point, putting players in traffic in front. Buried one here.
That's one of the best releases on this Country Day team. Looking for more now.
It's all about momentum, and it's all about what you did last. You can't look backwards. You can't erase goals that already happened. All you can do is go out there and give it your all the very next shift. Country Day's done that.
Cook is dumped there. Now Powers is going to head to their first power play.
Yeah.
Kierlock going off. Their leaders.
Unfortunately, just reaching a little bit with the stick, getting underneath. He's going to get a tripping call.
Does have some of the most penalty minutes on this team. Get our first look at this Powers power play. Cook already has 3 goals today.
Nice work there by Yoon. Active stick, staying away.
Ooh, tough one. Upshaw being screened off that time. Cook back in the corner now.
Rathburn's a big boy screening that goaltender in front there.
Yeah, big on big. Cook at the blue line makes a move on Zachs here. Couldn't find much space, found Bendall. Perry. A lot of opportunity in the first 40 seconds of this power play. 5-1 in favor of Powers. Country Day has scored their first at the 11:03 mark before that one by Jack Johnson to begin the period here. Here they come in with their speed, showcasing it off, trying to fly through everybody. He can do that. Chase to the corner to Jack Johnson. He's got the goal.
Aiden Cook just carving through that neutral zone.
Cook on the other side. He was open. That one just chopped at a little bit by Rathburn. He didn't get the full stick on it, unfortunately, for him.
Davila with a great save right there.
Perry walking the line right back out in front. Nobody quite there to jam it in. Loose along the circle that time. Meyer picking it up. The point for Perry. Perry stepping forward, lost the handle and sends it wide. 27 ticks left on the power play and another clear.
Country Day boxing up really nice on the penalty kill, staying tight, getting great goaltending. They're battling. They're in this game.
Change on the fly. 15 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4. Back-to-back power plays as we didn't have a penalty in the first period of this one. Here's Beebe racing his way in over the shoulder that time. A whistler it was.
Buzz the tower with that one right there.
Full strength for the Yellow Jackets now as Kirillock out of the sin bin here.
Oh, big
tough hit
right there, Sam. Oh, that was Parker Hopkins, pardon me.
Stevens took the brunt. Here's Haley at center ice.
I like the way Country Day here is really engaged. They don't care about the score. They want to battle. They want to compete. This is what it's all about right here.
Nearly backfired on an Upshaw there, but Flint Powers couldn't get a hold on it. Here's Harwood skating in front of his own net. Stepping up is Zachs. He got dumped. And here comes Flint Powers coming the other way. 3-on-2. Back to the left and past the outstretched stick of Beebe that time. Beebe's looked around the goal all night long. Doesn't have a tally quite yet. To put on the brakes, Zachs took it away from him, the senior captain there.
Micah Zachs has been competing every single shift out here, and now it seems like everybody else is getting drug into the fight. I love seeing this.
Scrum along the boards. Powers had the chance to change right in front of that. Boy, one right in the chest. A line drive handled there by Bonner Upshaw. Pitchers and catchers didn't report.
That may be what he's doing in the spring right there.
Well, the Tigers are theoretically getting some orange jerseys this year. That's the rumor.
I'd like to see a little shake up with the jerseys there.
Yeah, the rumor is there'll be the traditional logos on them, but just different colors. So we'll see.
There you go.
Teased that the other day.
I like that little insider. Tune into the prep, folks. We got everything.
Back to neutral ice, looking to race back out here. Levin got it behind his back, chopped in! Nice little tip by Sawyer Schilling, his 5th of the year.
What a great play. Hanging onto the puck, taking pressure down the boards, feeding it cross ice. Sawyer Schilling. It's right here. Andrew Harris. Country Day team's not giving up. They didn't come here to fold.
7:09 left to go in the middle period. It's a new game. It's just hard to find yourselves down 4-0 against this team and come back all the way. But regardless, like you said, you like to see the effort here. Glove came off on that misdirection behind the net here. Scott keeps it in, chased by Avery Cook, spun back out and down, and that's going to be an ice past the midway point in period 2.
Now, opportunities present themselves all throughout games and seasons. Country Day here has found an opportunity to jump in and become more competitive and engage as a group. And now Powers has another advantage here or opportunity to right the ship. they're going to run into this in the playoffs. This is a great chance. Let's see them a little pushback. Their leaders picking up the pace again.
Definitely going to have a target on their back, regardless of who they play in the MHSA tournament, which starts next week. Reigning champion, number 1 team in the rankings in Division 2.
That is as accurate as possible right there. They will have a target on their back. Who doesn't want to knock off the reigning state champs?
High puck in.
Oh, what a save!
Just off the blocker and over top of the crossbar that time. Slap shot found its way in. He was screened. Second opportunity. Upshaw able to keep it out. He's had some nice saves in the second period. Actually, that's Davila in there now. Beg your pardon. Dylan Davila playing his 8th game. A bit of a different look after the...
Look at that. That's athleticism. Going down, moving away from that loose puck, and then tipping it up and over. Coming in cold as well.
Oh, that one went off the crossbar, I believe.
That did.
Right where the crossbar and the post met, kind of flipped wildly to the left. Harris digging one back out, gets it off to Hopkins, sticked aside by Hunter Clark. He's been a little bit more active of late here. Punch by Zachs. Bendall put a stick on him. Back to the corner, Castor.
Nice finish right there by Micah Zachs. Sealed off Matt Castor coming out of the zone. Oh!
What a move.
Bendall pulled the string.
Here he is again on that far wing. Clogged up though. Nice play by Max Upshaw to make that difficult. Lost a tire that time, and here comes Country Day just trying to shove it back to neutral ice. They do that effectively as Yoon dumps it into the corner. Spun around for Massimino.
But they're having to deal with the creativity and the offensive skill of Powers here. But what they're doing is, as soon as those turnovers happen, they're getting them up the ice quick.
Cook back to the other side, punched right back in. Dug out of that corner. Ooh, trying to get one more pass off for Perry. Maybe he should have just took the shot himself, though.
Aiden Cook, he's already got 3 on the night. He's
trying to get everybody involved.
Exactly.
Beebe patrolling. Oh, that one got by Davila. Dangerous opportunity in the end, but he got lucky. 2-on-2.
Kuras right there with a great play. He batted that puck down while it was bouncing. Hand-eye coordination.
Harris keeps it in, out in front of the nets. And a great opportunity to be had out of it. Beebe racing the other way now. Most back and forth we've seen in this game probably. Stevens had a chance at it, whipped. Plugged in at that right point by Fosquet. Now stepping forward, what do we got? There's no penalty, is there?
I believe so. Did the net come off? They're attempting to kill it down there.
Good look at it.
A lot of times those goaltenders, if they feel that that net come off, they're going to give it a little further nudge. Look at that. Dylan Davila. Really getting aggressive with putting that net back down. Haven't seen anybody do that before. I like it.
Oh, what a goal! Well, he's worked really hard in this one. Sam Beebe finally has a tally, his 12th of the year.
Something on the score sheet to go along with all that effort right there. Number 7 in orange and blue has been playing his guts out so far in this game.
Johnson, Harris, Schilling, Beebe, your goal scorers in order here in the second period. It's going Powers, Country Day, Powers. Now can they take advantage fully?
Let's see if we can get a little pushback here. Country Day, bring it right back down. Stay on it. There it is.
Fired right back out in front, cleared out. A waffling putt put back towards the goal. Yoon. Here comes the Chargers once again. Cook pounding one to the corner. Yoon chasing it as well.
Good clear there by Country Day. They can feel the pressure coming back down, and they pop it back out.
2:55 to go in period number 2. Well, that's a little incidental, I guess.
Oh!
That will not be, though, as we'll have our third penalty of the period. Haley, the guilty party here. Take a look.
Oh, running a little interference right there.
So a chance for Country Day here. We saw what they were able to do on the power play the first time. It took just 6 seconds.
And it all generated off of a nice face-off win, just like this right here.
Schilling keeps it in.
So important.
Jumped on by Harris now. Harris will dig it out. Right back to Schilling. Lurking on the goal line. Off the right pad now, Gall.
Nice work.
Loose at center ice. Ayers Aiden Cook looking for number 4. Aiden Cook has number 4. 7-2 Flint Powers.
Just got into no man's land there for Davila. He wasn't sure if he was going to come out and challenge with it, and he opted to jump back into his net after a really good chance in the offensive zone there. Just a bad bounce. Aiden Cook knows what to do with that.
Well, this is what you do if you're a good team. When a team's trying to make a comeback, made it 5-2. It didn't feel like they were necessarily taking back the whole game or anything, but made it interesting.
Correct. They could feel the momentum shift. And in a big playoff game where it's one and done, you've got to be able to shift that momentum right back as quickly as possible.
Another opportunity, short-handed, got behind, and boy, his teammates with a huge assist for Dylan Davila that time. And an offsides on top of it, with still 39 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4. Stick around in between periods here. We'll hear a conversation with Mr. Borwerk down there for Flint Powers. Gavin Borwerk, the 5'8" senior forward. Tommy Denha. Stick to side. Comes all the way back down. With a minute left to go and 14 seconds in the power play as well. Denha. One side of the ice to the other. Here's Kurlook. Power play's over. 41 seconds left in the period. Ooh, funky bounce there. Kind of rolled around the corner and popped back for Hunter Clark as he makes the stop here. Shots on goal in the second period, much more competitive. 14-10 for the game, 26-17. Both of those marks in favor of Flint Powers here. 20-5, 7-0 in conference. Really nice Division II title last year, won it in overtime against a team that they beat by a lot this year. Livonia Stevenson, can't remember the exact score, but I think it was 10-2 in favor of Powers here at home. They played a lot of good teams here at home. Skipper, and Davila, I'm not sure he had complete control of that, but they did stop play with 19.1 to go. Jack Johnson started the scoring here in the second period, and then the 2 goals at 11:03 and 7:09 by Andrew Harris and Sawyer Schilling here for Country Day. Beebe and Cook followed. Cook has 4 in this one, continuing to add to his point total. Quite impressive number for him all year long. Owen Perry sent it just wide that time. 10 ticks to go. That ends up again in the Country Day bench. You look at the point totals in this game. Cook has 5 total, 3 from Perry, 2 from Andon Harwood as well, and a couple of assists. We've seen 3 penalties in the second period after none in the first. Pretty clean first. I think that certainly calls to the physicality that Country Day was able to bring as the period officially comes to an end. Seeing the speed, though, of this Powers team in person, quite impressive as they continue to tune up before the state playoffs, which will be here in a flash. I'm sure it's flying by for these 9 seniors. You heard the 11 on the other side for Country Day. They've got a lot to replace as well. That's the man you're going to hear from in just moments, Gavin Vorwerk. They love his grit for the puck. Done a great job of boosting his offensive numbers this year as well. 37 points coming into the game tonight. He's yet to add any to his total today. Does have a penalty, but a nice 7-2 advantage for Powers. And we told you, Frank Novak was honest with us. He said, hey, we might not make it out of the second period. They did after a nice middle period here. All right, let's send it down to Evan now.
Gavin, this period right here, Country Day started to battle back a little bit, started to bite into the lead, made it 5-2. Yeah. Then you guys, you noticed that momentum going away. You did something really quick. You guys shifted it, turned it right back. Was there anything set on the bench?
I think we weren't really worried. We weren't worried about the D zone, and we were just too much scoring and trying to mercy them. And at the end of the period, we kind of realized and started to bear down in the D zone. I think that was the biggest thing. So
had to get back to the basics, right?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. You guys getting hair and makeup. They had the boom mic here. Didn't know we hired them. What's something in the third period here? You guys got to stick to simple habits, keep it clean, right?
Yeah, I think just not taking penalties, just getting the puck deep and just playing our game, I think we'll come out early this period and should get the game done and over with.
Senior night, how you feeling about that?
A little emotional. Been playing with these guys since I was 6 years old, some of the guys like Cookie and Parker, so this is the last year. Gotta win it all. So
it's not only about the guys you're playing with, it's the last year. Parents get to watch you play there. Anything you want to say to your folks?
Just thank you for everything, and thank you for always supporting me. So, yeah.
Good boy. Good luck in the third. Thanks a lot. Jeremy.
All right, Alex, thanks. Always interesting to hear the perspective of these seniors here on what is their last home game or last few home games before the start of the state playoffs. 7-2 home squad. Took it right back here in the second period after Country Day made a 3-goal game. Stick around on the prep.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Hi guys, my name is Chloe. I am from West Plainfield, Michigan. I love Pure Barre for a number of reasons, but the main reason is the space it provides us members to unwind, get a good workout in, and just come as you are. Love Pure Barre. Love you, Bridget. Go Pure Barre.
Hi, my name is Susanna.
And I'm Tanner, and we're from Farmington Hills, Michigan.
And we love Pure Barre.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and this is my friend Lisa.
Hello.
And we love Pure Barre because it's a great community. I get to work out with great people, and we have any fit level that can come, any age. You get a great workout within an hour. You don't waste time, and you're getting the full effect of Pure Barre.
And everyone's fabulous.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Jessica from Novi, and I love coming here to Pure Barre Novi. It's an awesome workout. I've been coming here for years. It is always challenging no matter how long you come. I love it. Strength, flexibility, all the best things, but the best part is the wonderful community. There's awesome women to support and encourage each other on in our fitness goals.
I have been a member of Pure Barre for 2.5 years, and I love the variety of class formats. I really enjoy the sense of community here. When my daughter's in town, we have our mom and daughter days, working out and tucking at the bar. I look forward to class, and I feel great after.
One thing that I love about Pure Barre is that it's low impact, but you get a great workout from it.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy and I am here at Pure Barre Novi, which is the best place in the world. I'm so excited. Did you know that Pure Barre is literally everything? Give it a shot. It's all about accountability and it's all about you.
Exam experts class help you?
I learned a lot about English and grammar, and I learned how to factor in math, and I think that's going to be really helpful for the test.
All right, excellent. You keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Because I just feel more prepared for the PSAT, and I think I'll be more confident and I have more skills that I can apply to the test.
Excellent. You all keep up the great work.
Exam experts, inspiring students to greatness.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Welcome back to Flint, everyone. Take a look at some of our second period highlights. Country Day able to strike back with a couple in a row. Made it a 5-2 game. What a save there. Davila did a nice job in between the pipes to settle this game down. Couple dangerous pucks out in front. Certainly that didn't go in. That's Sam Beebe bearing his long time coming. A lot of work for him in that first period. Just an empty nets. And Aiden Cook dazzling as normal as he puts it in the back of the net as well. Our shot total after 2 periods well in favor of Powers at this point. Not a huge surprise there. But it was even out a little bit. 27-17 right now in favor of the Chargers. 15-10 in period number 2. A lot of that certainly had to do with the pressure that they put on at the beginning of period 2. All right, 7-2 Powers here on the Prep.
Love Piece and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love Piece and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end. Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance, but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games. Enjoy the game.
7-2 Powers after 2 periods. Alex has another interview with another Flint Powers player that certainly helps make this team what it is. Alex?
Micah, forget about the score. You guys are digging in that second period. You just said no more. Of course, high-powered team, they're going to get their points, but you guys played a great period right there. What are you guys going to try to do here in the third to repeat that?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about competing. First period, we weren't winning enough battles on the boards. We weren't as physical. That period, as our coach was just telling us, we dug in more, being more physical, winning more battles, and most importantly, just getting pucks behind their D.
Absolutely. You guys keep pushing, keep working. Thank you very much for this.
All right, thank you.
All right, once again, Powers ahead as we go towards this second period conclusion, second period break conclusion, that is. Referees on the ice. Scoring summary is long, so we'll take it by 2 parts. First period, it was the Aiden Cook show. They credited him with the first 3 goals, but then changed it to Owen Perry. That was the right move on the second. So it was Cook first at 10:36 and Perry at 10:01, just 35 ticks later. Aiden Cook after that at 4:24 and 1:02 in the second period. Jack Johnson struck at 14:14. And then Country Day put on a little bit of a run of their own. Andrew Harris from Schilling at 11:03. Schilling from Harris, so they flip-flop there at 7:09. And Sam Beebe and Aiden Cook finishing the second off strong. Cook with 4 goals, 5 points in total for one of, if not the best player in the state. Hoping to charge right back to another Mitten Trophy for the second year in a row for this program, to make it 3 in their illustrious history. They've made quite a few of them. Lost 7 in a row. There's a look. They're hoping to add another one of those large banners by themselves, I'm sure, after the end of this one. What a beautiful locker room they have here at Flint Powers. Probably rivals most high school dressing rooms that you'll see. TV in there, ping pong table, individual lockers, nice carpet, big Powers logo on the top of the ceiling. First class. Travis Perry doing a really nice job with this program. Won his 400th win just a couple weeks ago in his career against Mount Pleasant. You do the math, that's averaging 20 wins a season. And if you average 20 wins a season, you're going to go pretty far in the end. Third period underway here as Powers looks to keep the pedal to the metal.
I was talking with one of the injured Country Day players in the tunnel there. They were talking about how that second period was one of the best second periods that they've played all year. No letdowns. They really dug in. I'm really impressed with that group right there. It seems like they got a little hope and they got a little spark from that. See a real competitive third period here, Jim.
I mean, if we wouldn't have seen that late goal at the end of the last period, I think we'd be talking about a whole lot of different things heading into this third. Remember, the mercy rule in high school hockey is 8 goals. If at any point Powers gets an 8-goal lead, the game would end. It's a running clock any period before that.
I'll tell you right now, even in a 7-2 game, I think they're going to have to work really hard to get to that mark right now.
Good opportunity out in front and buried by Vorwerk.
Boy, did I just jinx it. But Vorwerk right there, and he took that shot up high. That looked like it stung him right there.
20th of the year there for Vorwerk. I mean, impressive point totals all the way down. First line, second line, third line, it doesn't matter.
Boy, attaboy right there. You got to paddle through. I don't care who you are, you get hit with a puck in front of the net, that's going to sting, but it hurts a little less when you bury a goal afterwards.
So 8-2 advantage here. Loose puck out in front. Bendall can't put a stopper to that one. On the other side, Harris pumps it into the corner. Everybody stays out there. Haven't been on the ice that long. Haley.
Nice little forecheck here. Good. Oh, get that. Oh.
2-on-0 if they let it roll, and sticked aside there by Davila. He was a big reason why that they were able to kind of turn the page on that first period.
That was a great move, I thought, by Coach Novak right there. Pull the goaltender. Maybe you get a little bump out of that. You get a little boost. But then Davila comes out and makes a bunch of great saves, and the team performs in front of him. It was a good mix. Didn't happen by accident.
Year 314 goals against, 891 save percentage. Does have one shutout this year. It was Den Ha carrying it in a bit early that time. Travis Perry, been at the school a long time. His family has a lot of history with this program as well. Played with his brother, played with his cousins, now coaching his son, has another son that's about to come through the system as well. His wife attended Flint Powers.
I remember watching him and his brother. They were playing with a buddy of mine at CMU.
Really?
Great players, really talented. They had some really great teams.
Den Ha punches it in, picked up by Foscat on the other side. Ooh, buzzed the tower of Beebe that time. He's got a goal here today. Nanny carrying it in. That was partially blocked, I think, as it wound over top of the pipes that time.
Good structure to this forecheck right here, allowing for 3 more forwards, or 2 defensemen and 1 forward to change for Powers. Nice pass coming up the zone here. Country Day breaking the puck out nice and clean, getting nice zone entries, and then getting bodies on right here, right there by number 7, Parker Hopkins.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few big hits by Country Day today. They've definitely won that category so far. Harris spun around. That one chopped at the point by Johnson. He's been active today.
No one's getting shortchanged on the physical play tonight. Smart play, way to circle back. A lot of patience out of this Flint Powers group. They're explosive, but they will throw the puck back, regroup. They always make sure they attack with numbers.
Held in. Ooh. First shaky one for Clark today, but a little bit of hop on top in the end.
There's number 10, Micah Zaks, right on top of the net, battling for that loose puck. Really nice job by Hunter Clark to cover that up.
Micah Zaks, a state champion soccer player. A lot of these Country Day athletes, they're required to play 2 sports at least. Some play 3. They're busy throughout the year. Not able to focus on one. Ooh, filtered its way in.
There you go.
I don't know if that was touchdown in front or not. I'm not sure it was.
I'm sure that was
Clark extremely screen.
Kiriluk. Great shot. Look at this right here. Just got the puck through. Don't get it blocked. Get the shot off. Nice work.
Just his second goal of the year. He's one of these guys who's listed as a forward, but has played a lot of defense as well. They've flipped a lot of guys throughout the season. Sometimes it's game by game, just looking for that consistency. So have some of their better goal scorers at times playing back on D. Coach said, hey, that's not a demotion. Because we want you to hold those goals out.
Well, it's very difficult to get the amount of ice time as a forward that they throw at defensemen. You know, you might be getting 18 minutes at a forward position. They move you back to D, you might bump up all the 23, 25 minutes. It's a great way to get your best players on the ice as much as possible.
Paul Dean dragged that one off for Vorwak. He was in right place, right time that time. Castor slots it behind as Davila came out of his blue crease to play that one. 11:34 left to play in the period. 9-3, or check that, 8-3. Scoreboard's wrong. It's 8-3. Our scoreboard's right. The in-arena scoreboard's wrong.
Yeah, they jumped from 7 to 9 pretty quick there. Only 1 goal. A 5-goal game here, but we're not keeping track of that. There's Avery Cook, short side though. Now it's 9-3.
Avery has his 6th of the year.
Great work by Rathburn behind the net, coming out of the corner, finding his teammate Avery Cook. Look at that, pulled the puck off the boards, kicks it to the forehand. Great pass, great finish, 15-11. Flint Powers up 9-3.
The Cook counter for points, 6. Most of those to his brother, but
that is a big night. It's a senior night for both of them here. Why not, right?
Right past the stick of Rathburn that time, played off by Curis. 10:57 left off the hand of Haley that time. Here's Fosquet to chase it. He'll wave it off. Johnson out of the corner. Fosquet with a stretch pass there for Cook. Just past his stick and
wave that icing off. This is where Country Day's got to dig deep. You just got to say no more. You got to dig in and go hard every shift right here. And Flint Powers has got to realize that the last couple of goals is going to be a tough one to get, so they've got to dig in as well. There's always something to play for in games.
Nice cheer for Avery Cook's goal announcement here. Park pulling the line that time through traffic again. We've seen a lot of traffic shots here lately.
You know, that's a lot of that has to do with the compete level, picking up between players. There's a lot of net front battles being held. 2-11 scoring goals back to back here. Avery Cook and Steele Kiriluk. 11-11.
Massimino tripped. Country Day heading back to the box. A fairly clean game when it comes to that, except for the second. We saw 3 total penalties. This is our first of the third period. Frank Novak not happy about that. His team 10th in MPR in Division III, 24th overall in the state. Coming into this one unranked, of course, though. Flint Power is the #1 team in Division II. Frank Novak has seen plenty of rankings in his career, no doubt. Cook.
It's very difficult to tell the story about championship hockey in the state of Michigan and not mention Detroit Country Day.
Perry. Puck movement here, just need to find that shot. Back to the point, Perry again.
You notice that Country Day penalty killers boxing up real tight. They're moving into a 1-2-1 now. They're moving into a diamond. See if that can cause his Flint Power's power play a little bit of an issue. So far, great execution. Your Coach Novak up there coaching these guys, encouraging them as they come off. They're adjusting on the fly. They're doing everything that he asks right now. That's great coaching. That's positivity. And that's execution on the player's side.
51 seconds left in the 5-on-4. Just over 8 minutes left in the game here tonight. Johnson carries it in, blowing off his speed that time. Haley calling for it on the point.
Patience by the penalty kill here. Sticks in the lanes.
Haley defers to the face-off circle. Johnson trying to get one off. He can't. And a nice clear, sent all the way down there by Dylan Levin. And Hunter Clark will play it behind the net with 16 seconds to go. One more rush out of this 5-on-4.
They're bringing the third line out here for this power play for Flint Power. It's a great opportunity for these young men that usually don't get to see that much specialty teams time.
Back to full strength of the Yellow Jackets here. That one blocked by Zachs. Rush going forward if they hurry here. Zachs, out of the high slot that time. Got it blocked. Johnson plays it past Gall now. Nice deke by Haley to blow by.
Great block there, and then he moves the puck up. Ethan Haley, great shift right there. All right.
Long pass for Gall. He's got some space. Shouldered off that time by Nanny. Reverse side for Harwood. We'll dump and chase here. Up 8-3. Out in front of the net. Good things happen there, but can't bury it that time.
Boy, great creativity, great speed coming through the neutral zone there. Nanny and Bellotti.
And ends up in the net. 6:36 to go. 9-3 the advantage here for Flint Power, is looking for their 21st victory of the year. He's had plenty of 20-win seasons, as we discussed. Really likes the maturity of his seniors.
But as a coach, leaning on a heavy senior group, it's very comforting to know that you don't have to do all the heavy lifting.
Talk to us about limiting penalties. Haven't had too many here today, but got to have a hot goalie, got to limit your penalties, got to be a little lucky. Those are the things he said to us, and very true when it comes to playoff time.
I'll tell you, what you're not going to do is find somebody sleeping on you. They know when Flint Powers is coming to town. They got that game on the schedule highlighted. They're expecting it. You're going to get everybody's best.
Cook found the free space that time. Bendall charging it in, pushed off by Curis. Punch to the corner. Bendall lost his man for a second. Lurking behind Owen Perry here, doesn't get to him. Harwood trying to stretch the stick out. That's going to flutter all the way down. Flint Powers, we'll see Country Day change here.
A great job by Curis and Watts there. That's how you handle Bendel, it's the way you handle Cook. It's the way you handle Perry down in those corners. You got to do it by committee. These players are too talented to challenge them one-on-one.
Blocked on its way in, lurking Cook. He already has 5 goals here today. Or this would be his 5th, I beg your pardon, 4. His assisted on another as well. One goes wide, Bendall.
Good stick by Watts again right there. Number 20, Evan Thomas Watts, playing a great, great shift right now. He's had a great game. Staying right on these guys. It's a tough assignment that they get.
Harris, desperate to get it out here with Nybor. Dragged in by Hannibal. Hannibal coming out in front. Decent opportunity.
Hannibal taking it to the net with 2 teammates right there, trying to stir something up for him, but nice effort.
Vorwerk got it back to the point. He's got a goal in the period. They've outscored Country Day 2-1 in the 3rd alone here. Cook puts on the brakes, 4:12 to go. He's trying to keep it in their zone right now. Kurlik using the boards at his advantage.
I like what Powers is doing right here. They're controlling the puck down deep. They're not cheating for offense. They're not looking for a quick strike. They're doing a great job chewing up clock and keeping Country Day right in their defensive zone, right where they want them.
Asamino with a nice move to hold on. Vorwerk back down low. Country Day's got to be gassed right now. Rathburn buzzing another one towards the goal that time. Johnson at a second opportunity. He lays in a hit and he's going to get a penalty. Or no, it's going to be on Country Day. I beg your pardon. Delayed penalty on them. Cook. Or we have no penalty. I'm sorry.
I'm not really sure why that official put his arm up. Yeah.
I mean, you see the big hit, you see the arm go up, you assume penalty, right? But that wasn't the case.
And then they just said, well,
let's just keep it moving. Yeah.
We've had a nice whistle-free stretch here. Let's just keep that moving.
Vorwerk puts a body into that one again. Country Day desperate just to get it going the other way. Last 2-3 minutes, they've had to lurk in their own zone here. Someone just past the skates of the referee as he gets his jump in. Johnson.
Boy, competing for Country Day, competing against these small, fast, aggressive Powers forwards, that's exhausting. And they're bending, but they're not breaking right now.
Intercepted by Sachs. Fires one high. Gall puts a hit on behind the net as well. Zach's back in the corner. Picked up though by Meyer. Meyer back to neutral ice. 3-on-2 rushing the other way with 2 minutes left.
We're going to get either an interference or a delay of game call to Micah Zachs, but it won't matter.
Jack Johnson puts his second in the back of the net here. He scored the first goal the second period. They just score the last goal of this one here as it's 10-3 in favor of Flint Powers. Johnson has 9 on the year, pushing his point total to 20. Shots on goal, 36-21 Flint Powers. Every time Country Day has lurked back into this game, Flint Powers has had an answer, even if it's taken a few minutes. Or in this case, maybe 5-6 in that stretch of just holding on to the puck.
Yeah, the possession game, I think that's one thing that every team wants to do. I mean, it's like, how do you chew up clock and be able to spend off a lead? Well, spend it below the hash marks of the other team's offensive zone or defensive zone there. Powers done a really good job. They've stayed out of the box. They've kept their hands down. They've got this game, but they still want to be able to work on things. They still want to roll lines. It's a very veteran execution for the end of this game here.
minute 30 left in this one. Yoon for Den Ha now behind the net. Hunter Clark lets it go. Sent around the other side now. So the flip forward by Massimino. Gall looking for one last opportunity for his team. Rathburn got a piece. Massimino again, punching it into the corner. Stick around, we'll have an interview with our G of the game, ice level here. I don't think it's going to be very hard to decide that one here today, but it's an impressive point day by a lot of guys in this one. Cook has 5, 4 goals in total. 4 points for Perry, 3 for Stevens, 3 for Johnson. A goal for Vorwerk as well. .36 seconds to go now. Decent opportunity went wide there from Zachs. He's one of the guys that has played out this game to the end. Frank Novak says, hey, he kind of stirs the drink to this team, plays an honest game, plays a little center, plays a little wing. Ooh, another heavily trafficked opportunity out in front. Hunter Clark doing a good job of dodging the bodies here today to find some kind of window to see the puck. He's given up at least one screen goal here in the second and third. 25 seconds to go. Flint Powers with 1 game left. Or check that, 2 games left before the end of the regular season. They've got De La Salle. That was a makeup all the way back from January 21st, one of the snow days, and then Fenton to start the MHSA tournament. So it is 1 game left. I didn't expect to see that tournament game on the schedule here, but that'll be at the Dort Federal Event Center where the Firebirds play. Nice rink there. Put a lot of work into it last few years. So the last game coming up tomorrow against De La Salle. That will be right here at home as well. As the time winds down, Flint Powers able to secure a 10-3 win here on Senior Day. Country Day has Allen Park left before their matchup against Cabrini on the 21st for the playoffs next week. That'll be at Birmingham Ice Arena as well. So they'll look to make some noise in the tournament. They fall to 17-9. Flint Powers up to 21-5 now. We'll shake hands. 2 perennial powers going at it here today. Flint Powers got the better of them though. As we await our G of the game ice level, we will take a quick break here on the prep. Have our G of the game after this. Look at the highlights and more. Stay tuned.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
Exam experts class help you?
I learned a lot about English and grammar, and I learned how to factor in math, and I think that's going to be really helpful for the test.
All right, excellent. You keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Because I just feel more prepared for the PSAT, and I think I'll be more confident, and I have more skills that I know I can apply to the test.
Excellent. You all keep up the great work.
Exam experts, inspiring students to to greatness.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we can get it, there's no hesitation.
Follow the Prep on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on our YouTube. And you can also be a part of our sponsorship team as well. Contact us today, info@theprepsports.com.
Flint Powers picks up a dominant 10-3 win here on their home ice on Senior Day. Alex is with the captain, Aiden Cook. Alex?
Aiden, senior night, 10-3, big win, 4 goals, 1 assist. Tell me about tonight. Tell me about how the emotions and playing with that group has meant to you.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole season's kind of led up to this. You know, we're going to make our playoff run shortly. And, I mean, it's a senior night, so it's about the seniors, but really it's about the whole group of guys. You know, like everything we do is for the guys, and obviously they played for us tonight, but couldn't have asked for a better night for sure.
Now, there's also all these players that you've been with for so long. But tell us about, playing with your brother and the relationship you have with him, and then also the work that your parents have gone in to getting this done.
I mean, the last time I played with my brother was probably about 7 or 8 years ago, so it was special for him to come this year. Yeah. And I mean, like my non-biological brother Parker, I mean, we've played together our whole life, so being able to be captains on the team together has been pretty special this year.
Now, they didn't have that on the non-biological part on the program, but I can tell you guys are a real tight-knit group. Can't wait to see you guys in the playoffs.
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Jeremy, back up to you.
Well, what a season. 44 goals, 82 points, and it isn't over yet as Powers looks to make it back-to-back state championships as well. All right, we'll take a look at the highlights. Wrap it up after this here on the Prep. 10-3 final score in favor of Flint Powers tonight.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Follow the Prep on social media. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and right here on our YouTube. And you can also be a part of our sponsorship team as well. Contact us today, info@theprepsports.com.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
Highlights in this one, obviously, in a 10-3 victory, and Powers really jumped on top early after 5-6 minutes of even play. Second period, impressive effort though by Country. They didn't lay down.
No, they absolutely didn't. They dug in as a group. They weren't really concerned about the score. They were making it about themselves and the effort that they put on the ice. I thought that was really impressive.
Well, you heard it, 5 points from the star here today, your G of the game. Aiden Cook, he's got the chance to win that award anytime he plays, but a really good supporting cast here today as well, and I think they did a good job of answering those Country Day Outstanding save right there by Dylan Davila again. But answering those Country Day rushes, which they had 2 or 3 of them in this one.
Yeah, there was a lot of punch, counter punch, punch, counter punch. But the balanced scoring that came throughout the lineup, Jack Johnson, Gavin Vorwerk, even Logan Nanny, Frederick Bellotti, that whole group. Cooper Rathburn played a great game, number 15 for Flint Powers. A lot of balanced scoring, and I know that's what Coach Perry was probably looking for.
Well, this is a Powers team that's certainly set up to make a deep run in the playoffs. We've talked about it. Teams will be hunting for them, but they've got the experience and, not only the experience of a playoff run, but the experience in all the seniors they have. So that's going to aid them, no doubt.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, 9 seniors on this team. That means those 9 juniors last year that won the state title. These guys know by doing and know by watching, and that makes them a very dangerous group.
And I think, ultimately the depth that they have, certainly in the third line, we saw the production here today. It was seamless at times, and, they got the chance in the power play here today, a little reward for what's been a great season for them. But depth can help you as well. A hot goaltender can help you, and I think they'll have all those things heading in.
Yeah, when you get into the playoffs, you're going to have a lot of good teams matching up, and they know that 9, 4, and 16 are who you've got to mark, and you've got to check them hard. So where does your depth scoring come from? Well, Chase Stevens, Jack Johnson, Sam Beebe, Cooper Rathburn, Avery Cook, Gavin Vorwerk. That's a very deep squad that creates matchup issues, huge matchup issues for anybody that they're going to face.
Yeah, Beebe was certainly impressive here today. He had a lot of great opportunities, finally got that goal when they really needed it as well.
Yeah. Sam Beebe was all over the ice tonight. He was generating opportunities left and right. So he was a real thorn in the side of the Country Day Yellow Jackets.
All right, we thank you all for tuning in here tonight. 10-3 the final score in favor of Flint Powers. For Alex Weisenberger and our whole crew here today, I'm Jeremy Otto. Have a great night.